locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome everyone to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Older. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. If you look at San Antonio, their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Miller, MV out there with Ball. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Solon in the power forward position. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Trae Young is out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Howard in at the 3 spot. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Here's Solon. MP outside. Charlotte moving it around. Abner passes to Miller. 5 to shoot. And then again for 3.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. Young, no good. Here's Charlotte now. The drive by MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's one thing to take it to the paint, but MP able to complete the drive as well.
Ball against Young. Pass to Holland. And Wembanyama, a screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the 1st overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Now, here's MP. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass the ball. Here's Solon. Top of the key. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
Young pass to Holland to the left wing. And here is Kispert. Let's it go with a 3. No good on that one. The Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Solon kicks it out to MP. Here's Solon, defended by Sohan. Solon, no good. The Spurs have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. It's Young on the wing. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. From deep 3-point land, the long distance three.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
A block shot. The rebound by the Spurs. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Trae Young.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Collins kicks to Kispert. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively.
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's MP. Following the basket by Corey Kispert. Miller outside. It's up a three. And again, the Hornets missing.
And I thought that was going to fly. Looks good from here.
Dunn finds Wembanyama from the arc. It's hauled in by MP. Charlotte is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
So much drive in this game. All wants to beat you and make you feel it.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Sohan. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Ball to pass to MP. Outside, Ball. Wagner with a screen for Ball. Over Young. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. Here's Young. The shot from the low post is good.
Crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Ball the pass to MP. Miller the bounce pass. MP looking around. And it's Ball that time on the assist by MP. 8 points for him.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Young gets Ball. For 3, Kispert. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Here's Holland. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Trades it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Wembanyama passes to Kispert. Here's Holland. Here's Wembanyama. And the lead falls.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance point.
Outside, Ball. Wagner with a screen for Ball. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. And really stand Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
No doubt, Kevin. First of all, they're not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Brzezinski, he's checked in for the Spurs. Pass to Salon on the wing, MP. Outside, Ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Brzezinski to the right side. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP. This season has been full of surprises. Greg, what's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
The game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Booker, he's checked in for Holland. Hornets leading by 7. Pass to MP. Wagner is screen on Young. Daniels, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Sohan with the ball. A 20-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Wembanyama, a screen on MP. Over to the wing. Shoots over Wagner. Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his second best. Outside Porter. Outside Jones. From outside off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Young looking around. Majewski on the wing. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Wembanyama passes to Booker. Majewski with it. MP's there. 4 on the clock. Majewski's shot is good. Now just a 3-point Hornets lead. Outside Jones. Outside Porter. On the wing, MP. He's defended by Majewski. Jones, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Young pass to Wembanyama. Majewski with it. Pass to Booker. Over Jones. No good for Booker.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Wagner is 3 on Booker. Jones gets a very good look and converts. And it's an 8-point Hornets lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow it to clean look.
Here is Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. To the paint. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
On the basket by Jones.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And stolen by MP. Drops in the breakaway lane.
Well, MP anticipated the play, got the steal, and then there was no stopping him on that breakaway.
Young finds Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on court. And Sohan missing. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Wagner passes to Porter. A 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Sohan. He can't get that one. Nice D from Porter. Pass to Wagner. Here's Daniels, defended by Young. The 3 ball, hands it from downtown. And the Hornets lead by 14.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Now, Sohan. Sohan with the screen. Shots good by Booker.
Actually, baskets of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jones against Young. To the inside. Here is Majewski. Takes it off the glass. Majewski's got it back down to single digits for San Antonio.
I'm going to take the final shot
MP
right
will
here.
bring it up for Charlotte. Here's the three. And the last shot for the buzzer is off. A mellow ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Oh, man, that their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start the second quarter. We got ball. He's out there with MP. The Porter's out there with River Jones. And it's Salon at the fourth. Outside, Jones. MP outside. Pass to Salon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Salon's got 5.
And what a look by MP on that score. Saw his man the whole way and fed him for ease.
Here's Holland. And he carries it back. The three-pointer offline. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Mavericks, he lit up the floor. He picked up 39 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. He really worked hard in that game. He put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. But they won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them bring him early on. See if you can't replicate that performance.
Now, here's MP. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen. He was averaging over 29 points a game.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Here's Pajemski. Following the basket by MP. It's tipped. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Sims. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Holland. Shoots over ball. To end the run. Takes it out to Booker. Now Pajemski. He's got 7. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, those go down for him to sleep.
To the left side lane. Outside, Jones. Back to Salon. Buries the long-range jumper. Salon's got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That's good from Porter. And the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Spurs trail by 15. Pajemski, the bounce pass. Down low. Here's MP. He's got 8. Out to the right wing. Jones for 3. And again, Shirley with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pajemski with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Boeheim. Pocket 6. Booker outside. San Antonio needs to get off the shot here. They can't stop the run with that one.
Doesn't register as a block. You get everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Pajemski. Following the basket by MP. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss discuss some potential alterations. For the Spurs. Kisper comes in for Booker. The Hornets also with the sub. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. Now Pajemski. He's got 10. Pass the Bayheim. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Here's Pajemski. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Oh, yes, he had 5 down for him so far. And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Outside ball. The shot. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Miller. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
There's a screen. Pass to Holland. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the three. Kept alive. Throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense. That is amazing.
So both teams changing it up here. Hornets leading by 20. Pass to MP. Here's Salon. And 10 points for him. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So they get it back. Pajemski's shot is good.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
And here is Ball. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
It made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Spurs trail by 18. Here's Young. The coach
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Connects again from distance.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good. Wagner.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's Young on the wing. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he
Oh.
was making plays for his
Oh,
teammates.
I was too late. I was too late. I don't know why I passed up that wide open layup.
Pass to MP.
I thought Wagner was just going to
Kispert.
cut to the rim. It was too,
Here's Mayheim.
I was just a little bit,
Young outside
too concerned.
to the inside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Back to Daniels. Nails the wide open jump shot. Daniels has got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Shot's good from Young.
Started using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Miller outside. Pass to Zulon. Six on the shot clock. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Hey, and that's good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
MP outside. Here's Salon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Salon's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Kispert, the pass to Young. It's Salon. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. We're talking about Trae Young here, G. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swag. You love him if he's on your team. You can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Daniels kicks to Wagner. Nice pass in by Charlotte. MP outside. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by MP.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Young up top. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Kispert. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Salon. Here's MP. It's good. MP's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Young pass to Hall. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Shooting 2. And the first one goes. 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Salon. In the corner, it's MP. Miller outside, launches it, hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter, third of the game so far.
And Young, here we go. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Man, this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Wagner is screen on Young. Three-pointer, Daniels, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so is Charlotte, sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right,
It has bread.
right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread.
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel sandwiched between two great debaters. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Spurs.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense and knock the ball to shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Gispert is out there with Trae Young. And it's Holland in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Right wing. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Comes up empty down low.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
3-pointer. Holland, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. 3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Gispert finds Sohan. Now Wembanyama. He's defended by Wagner. Wembanyama with the bucket. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Miller outside. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Wagner is screen on Young. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Young pass to Wembanyama. Now, here is Young. Backs down the 3-ball. Young's got 18 points.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Ball from long range. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Hornets leading by 21. Pass to Miller. Wagner kicks the ball. And here is MP. Out to the wing. There's Miller with the 3. Good. Miller from 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the fourth most made in a single season. Here's Young. And that one hits back iron. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
Young against Ball. Pass to Kispert. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Solon. Solon's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the basket by MP. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Sohan with the ball. Wembanyama high post. And they get it. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
Back to MP. Miller outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Ball against Young. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to give him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. And it's Herbert Jones in for Brandon Miller. Outside, Jones. MP outside. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Ball's got 21.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama high post with the fadeaway. It's hauled in by MP.
Just need one more rebound for a triple double.
Number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Charlotte.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump at it.
You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always never tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not.
There's a triple double for me.
Here's MP. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP because what they're doing now is clearly not working.
Pass to Kispert. In the corner, Sohan with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pajemski, he's checked in for Kispert. The Hornets also with the sub. Mitchell, he's checked in for Ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys are taking 16 to 30 on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Outside, Jones. Outside, Porter. Pass to MP. Takes a three. Rebound, San Antonio. And outside. Now, Sohan. Now, here is Young. Covered by Mitchell. Young's shot is off.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
MP banked in off the glass. MP's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Young outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. Young, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Jones kicks to MP. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Young. Pass to Mitchell. Porter in the corner. Here's MP. Fires for three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And the foul called on MP. And his fourth foul of the game.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Wembanyama finds Zohan. Young with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 6 on the quarter.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Nice pass it in by Charlotte. Mitchell passes to Porter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Porter's got 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
MP with it, and Young picks him up defensively. He gets that one.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The team first attitude of MP. Nice job sharing the ball.
Young outside for Mitchell. Young, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Can't connect from short range. Here's Pajemski, covered by MP. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Herbert Jones, number 1.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
A different look now for San Antonio. Sims is checked in, and it's Booker in for Sohan. The Hornets also with the sub. Daniels is checked in. Outside Porter. In the corner, it's MP. Mitchell outside. And 3-pointers off the mark. The Spurs shooting 43% from the field. Here's Pajemski. Covered by Mitchell. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Well, the Hornets shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Young's shot is good.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Mitchell outside. Booker against MP. There's Porter with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Sims dishes to Young. Over Daniels. Young, no good. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. MP kicks to Porter. Pass to Salon. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And it falls over the rim and in. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Sims. Pass to Young. Over Daniels. Again, Young missing. Here's MP. Basket counts. MP's got 17 points here in the second half.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
No good that time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. He has been an and or the candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. They've got MP, and it's Garrett in at the one. Pass to Watson. Garrett looking over the floor. Shoots over Pajemski. And the wing jumper off on.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. Charlotte shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting on all cylinders. MP kicks to Watson. Another possession. Another assist.
Got 20
And that's
assists.
his 20th assist.
I might get 30
He's doing
again.
a great
The
job
way
at
I'm
orchestrating
going.
the offense.
It's definitely possible with 10:40 left in the fourth. Since I'm not going to be subbed out of the game.
Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
MP. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama against Bledsoe. Fades back. Wembanyama, no good. And here's MP. They'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Watson. Off with the layup. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Pajemski. Wembanyama with it. Hits it from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And a quiet first half from distance, didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
MP outside. From deep. 2 of 7 from the field. It's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Count that one.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Air high. He's covered by Watson. Wembanyama against Bledsoe. And that one's good. Wembanyama has got 26 points. Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Garrett. He's defended by Podziemski. MP outside. From downtown. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. To the paint. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Podziemski finds Wembanyama. And all had time before dropping in. 28 points for him.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
They set the screen. Banton's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Bledsoe. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Podziemski with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Garrett. He's defended by Podziemski. Let's go. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And so it's San Antonio with it. Wembanyama outside. Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists, and they each get a vote. And that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel. And, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
Well, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family.
First one falls for. Warriors check in for Charlotte. Mitchell comes in for Delano Banton. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Well, Hornets shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Porter finds MP. Now Mitchell. MP left side. Here's Garrett. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. It's Young on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Here's Holland, 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 34 points. Outside Porter. Bledsoe sets the screen for Porter. It's good from long range.
It's such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Pass to Podziemski. Wembanyama with it. Wembanyama on a screen on Porter. missing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Whew. He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Now, Sohan. Pass to Pajemski. Drills the one. Pajemski's got 6 during this quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Out to the right wing. And Garrett kicks to Mitchell. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Wembanyama. The Hornets pull it in. Bledsoe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. Basket good. MP's got 35.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Now Pajemski. Hung outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Holland. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bledsoe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP outside. Pass to Porter. Back to MP. This one for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Young outside. Sohan with the ball. San Antonio again missing. MP inside. Can't hit from in close. San Antonio's got 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Holland. They set the pick. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good from outside. End zone, MP will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Now, here's Mitchell. MP outside. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Porter's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Hornets.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thank
A remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Denton's shot is off.
The defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Young pass to Wembanyama. Off target from outside. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to MP. Back to Mitchell. Over Young. He hits the back iron and sinks the
Oh,
shot.
that's going to do it. We're going to win by 38, and I get a 35-point triple-double with 22 assists.
Wow. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something